Good evening, everybody. We are going to call to order the January 24th, 2023 Zoning Administrator hearing. My name is Anna Kolamusi, Assistant Director of Development Services in place of Roy Sapau, who is the Director. We're going to begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, if you guys can join me. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much. Moving on to oral communications. Do we have any oral communications?
We do not.
Okay, thank you. Then that moves us right along to the regular agenda. First, we have item 4A. Let's see, I'm not sure if it's Cody or Cody, thank you. Cody Single Family Residence. I'm going to pass it along to Jay DiCioso.
Hello? Okay, sorry. This is case number CDP 4661, 2021 for the demolition of an existing single-family residence for the construction of a new single-family residence with an attached accessory dwelling unit with site improvements all located at 391 Neptune Avenue in Leucadia. Property relies upon rear east alley access to the property between North El Portal Street and South El Portal Street. There's no direct access from Neptune Avenue. Single-family residence is surrounded by existing single-family residence in an established residential neighborhood. Therefore, property includes no specific constraints that would preclude redevelopment of the property. A CPP was completed, and the applicant received a few inquiries regarding to review the project plans, identifying the height of the proposed home, and a concern regarding alley drainage and backup clearance. No further comments were received, and also no additional comments were received from the time the public notice mailing was made and tonight's hearing. The application is also considered to be exempt from CEQA per section 15301L1 and 15303A, which exempts the single-family residence demolition and the construction of a new single-family residence respectively. Overall, the Development Services Department has determined that the CDP application is consistent with all applicable provisions of the general plan, local coastal program, and relevant sections of the municipal code. This concludes my presentation.
Great, thank you so much. Would the applicant wish to say anything? Okay, any public speakers?
No.
Great, okay. I was able to look at the conditions of approval and the findings, and I'm going to go ahead and approve case number CDP 004661-2021 for the construction of demolition of an existing single-family residence and construction of a single-family residence with an attached accessory dwelling unit and associated site improvements. And we'll go ahead and that project is officially approved. We'll move on to the next item. Okay, the next item on the agenda is item 4B, the Cardiff Farmers Market. And I will be passing it along to the planner, Sarah Cadona.
Good evening. My name is Sarah Cadona, Assistant Planner with the City of Encinitas, and the item before you is a request for an agriculture permit to allow a farmer's market located at 3333 Manchester Avenue in the Miracosta College parking lot. And this will include the sales of produce, flowers, specialty foods, cooked and prepared foods, and artisan items. This site is zoned public, semi-public, with the coastal zone, scenic visual corridor, and coastal appeal overlay zones. The site is located on the north side of Manchester Avenue, approximately a half-mile east of Interstate 5, and directly across Manchester Avenue from the San Alejo Lagoon Reserve and Regional Park in Cardiff. The applicant is proposing the Cardiff Farmers Market to be held once a week on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with setup 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and takedown 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. The farmers market will be taking place in the existing parking lot of Miracosta College, which provides a total of 815 parking spaces. The proposed farmers market will occupy around 300 parking spaces. To the west will be 200 spaces for vendor parking, and to the east, there will be 300 parking spaces for visitor parking. There will be a maximum of 180 vendor booths and a maximum 20 food trucks. And each vendor will have a fabric pop-up tent. The applicant is not proposing any amplified music or generators. Surrounding the food trucks, the applicant is proposing 10 round tables providing 70 seats, and the tables will be ADA compliant. Bathrooms and ADA parking requirements have been met and are in compliance with the building code. The proposed farmers market will have trash, recycling, and food waste bins throughout the market. The applicant is responsible for cleaning up the site and removing the individual trash bins. EDCO will have temporary industrial-sized bins on site, and EDCO and the applicant have agreed to drop off the bins on Friday and pick up the bins on Monday. A citizens participation program meeting was held on Tuesday, January 10th from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in City Hall. Apart from the applicant's representatives, no others attended the meeting, and staff has not received any further comments. A notice of public hearing for the project was mailed out on January 10th, 2023 to all property owners and occupants within 300 feet of the project site, and anyone who requested such notice in writing. Since staff has not received any public notice. The proposed project is consistent with the city's general plan, certified local coastal program, and the Encinitas Municipal Code. Therefore, staff recommends approval of multi-005787 2022, subject to the conditions of approval. The applicant as well as staff are present to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Would the applicant wish to say anything? Okay. Any public speakers?
None.
Great. Okay. So in looking at the notice of decision, I did appreciate all the operational conditions of approval that were placed on it to make sure that everything is in compliance with all of our regulations. And I thought that everything was clear, and I was able to also make the findings for this project. So I'm going to go ahead and move to approve case number multi-005787-2022 for the Cardiff Farmers Market. So that project is now approved. Okay. Would you like it as part of the record, or you can ask staff questions after the hearing? Okay. Okay, so they opted to ask general questions after the hearing. All right, so then we're moving then to adjournment of the meeting, and it is now 5:09 p.m. Thank you so much. It's adjourned.